I'd say no doubt this draining life demands an iron grit, yeah. To stay so stout through strain and strife, this band requires wit. In times gone past I'd glide through drink, then moan and start to suffer. Such crime now cast aside, I think I've grown in heart much tougher. The crew expressed no willing, not inclined at first to stop. Yet through my best instilling, got a mind for thirsting pop. From sinking sorely sicker, fellows found their strengths improved. That stinking store of liquor, cellar bound at length removed. Each lad is ready, glowing face, aligned to blazing toil. No cads unsteady, slow of pace, reclined in lazing coil. Stan craves that waking call, soon rising, roused alert from rest. With Dave now taking smaller sizing, trousers, shirts and vest. Sid's very calm and stable, braced with stout slow burning fuse. With Terry far more able, chasing out those yearning blues. Though Ian, Dave and even Stan have teetered just a bit, not keen to rave then grieve, each man has beaten lust through grit. Through Neville's trip out here, chumped out may win this war at last, yeah. No devil's grip to fear, rumpus in the sordid past, yeah. That gruesome blaze of heat we tasted, lost in glittered flash, yeah. Abusive days completely wasted, costing frittered cash. This aim to sample, gusto keen, was fed from Dad in spades. His lame example must have been what led to saddest grades. Forever spent on rum or gin, he'd shy off down the pub, and never lent my mum the tin to buy from town fresh grub. My mind embraced those tacky ways this touchy codger taught, inclined to waste a stack of days in such a dodgy sport. With shady brawling mates I'd splurged on whiskey, gin then rum. Dismayed appalling fates thus merged through risky din to come. My lighthouse beamed employment made these glaring crimes far worse. With white mouse themed enjoyment laid to bear through rhyming verse. So roared the others, drunks like me misusing scores of hours. 6 tawdry brothers, punks at sea, abusing laws and powers. I rather cringe with shame on mulling back from ties today. From fathers binging fame too full of lack to prize away. When things are said and done, each buddy should have savoured working. Yet kings of heady fun, no ruddy good, just craved more shirking. I've told of testing times with dark events, both cheap and thrilling. My bold arresting rhymes did mark descent so deeply grilling. Mad boozers clutched by a luscious mission, laced with jokes and lust, abusing such a plush position placed on blokes in trust. But now I truly feel fate has ended follied games. Through vow to duly heal nature's mending squalid names. Within a trimmer crew I float, awake then thrive on water. A sinful dimmer brew, guys no could make survival shorter. I'm through behaving like a bird when seated up on watch, and do not savour strikes from work with heated sup of scotch. When troubled choices flare ahead, I reach out strong and true, in bubble voices squarely said by each among the crew. This fleet of force now makes no fuss, each man so stout through stress. The sweeter course awaking thus I can no doubt confess. Important tasks were blustered through when buoyed by thrill of drinking. Those quarter flasks of lustre brew destroyed the will for thinking. I guess I should admit that we were much like heedless slobs, no blessed good nor fit to be in such prestigious jobs. Now former steamed up cases mingle newly for the better, this warming team of aces ringing true in law and letter. I'll duly spell out such a time when sober roles work best, and through this well of touching rhyme ennoble souls with zest.
Oh,
yeah! One day with 6 men tending watch, no balmy hustle made to stray and fix unending scotch. We'd pluck this message choked of note from huddled chaps on land, and
Papa!
put distress for broken boat which could perhaps be manned. We stood agog to shout and blink as into sight it came, each shuddered log about to sink, no hint of right in aim. That starkly angled second bubbled spouts began to brew, clouds darkly tangled beckoned rubbing out sweet span of blue. A flashing flurry darting high stirred in so rare and keen, teeth gnashed with worry startled guys took in that flaring scene. We spied one clumping cove afloat with rich paint scored in vigour, inside a crumpled overcoat on which rain poured with vigour. "Show power great," said Dave, "I bet that plot is sought by death, though how a fate so great was set cannot be brought to breath. Since sport we must go darting down and press through rigours grim, that bloke will just lose heart and drown unless the triggers trim. If he's not fair already dead, we might reverse his sinking. The keys to spare a steady head and fight the curse of drinking." Without the slightest hesitation, swerving stairs we wended, no bouts of biting reservations nervous cares engendered. In days gone past this sliding crew, strained to sink some rum, these ways now cast aside we knew to drain such drink was dumb.